I was crying on stage. I've been crying off stage. I don't want to cry again.
And bodybuilding has always been part of my whole being. And as I'm getting older, my family now has replaced what was first in line, which was bodybuilding, and now family is first, and that is everything that I do and everything, and the reason why I provide. I want my family to grow, and even that though, when you break down everything, the fact that I didn't train for 3 months, got back into the gym for a month, put 30 something pounds on fast, then got COVID, lost 28 of them pounds, started all again, put 36 pounds back on, and then I'm being told the reason why I'm not doing it is because my coach is not doing it. It's like, come on guys. Give me some fucking, put some respect in my name. I'm fucking 7-time champion. I think I haven't faced adversity in any of them preps. Put some respect in my name.
To the best bodybuilders in the world who weigh under 212 pounds.
Ever since this category was created, there's only been one champion, and that is James Flex Lewis.
I'm a humble champion. I'm the only guy that's ever won the 212 and defended.
Like every time I come here, I'm always like, looking around, and there's always new stuff in the wall. Every time I come here.
There's a picture of Flex right there.
That means I must have done something right.
Definitely. Flex is a great guy. Great 212 champion.
Thank you.
The goal was set for me to compete in the British Grand Prix, and it's on home soil. It'll allow me to return back a bigger and better Flex Lewis. My motivation is my family.
You stay calm. You got this.
You know what I'm like. It's hard to get on my back, so
Yeah,
no pressure.
It's okay.
For a kid from South Wales to make his mark all over the world. You think about that.
Here he is. In each of the last 5 years, he has been the last man standing.
Flex and Derek switch.
Coming into this thing, we thought Flex Lewis had a stronghold on this title, but as the night progresses, the question is it too late? Such a tremendous combination of conditioning and size, it makes it very difficult for anybody in this division to beat him.
Come on, come on. Drive, connect. Stay engaged. Good. Come on. Let's go, come on, break it down. Good. Yeah, drive, come on. 2 to 3, come on.
Good, come on. Drive, another one. Let's go.
All right, Dan Solomon along with Sean Ray. We are watching the #1 bodybuilder on the planet, weighing 212 pounds on the nose. They call him the Welsh Dragon. He's won this event each of the last 6 years under the direction of super trainer Neil Hill. He is looking for title #7. He has told us this will be his final time competing in this division. And as I mentioned, there is no bodybuilder who weighs 212 pounds or less who has had more success than James Flex Lewis. And he is here for what he tells us is going to be the final time in this division.
Talk about a guy that has the true grit. Flex Lewis is unwavering in winning competitions. Again, he's the first ever Arnold Classic 212 champion, former British champion, and of course he just killed it on this stage. And in every competition, he's winning.
Fuck! Come on!
Just as good as the first. Everything I've done throughout the year, throughout the months, throughout the weeks, through the days, to the minutes, all came down to that moment on stage.
In the 212 division, the Welsh Dragon, Flex Lewis, brought home the title.
Today I stand the first ever Arnold Classic 212 champion. I keep on looking at this trophy and reminding myself it's been now over 24 hours and really hasn't sunk in yet. It's been a mad 10 weeks of prep. We've had some ups and downs, and obviously we've seen some of it on camera in the last final weeks. And now obviously sitting next to this first place trophy is what obviously I set out to do, and that's start a legacy of what I want to do in the sport and create a path that can never be repeated.
You know what I hear? I hear the clock ticking. Time waits for no man. Life goes by, and it goes by quick. Don't waste those years. Don't waste them. Live them. Back off? Negative. Not happening. In fact, stepping it up. No complacency. No complacency. No backing off. No slack whatsoever. Bring it. Fight. Fight that ticking clock with everything you got. And the earlier you get in the game and get on track, the better life you're gonna have. Healthier, wealthier, stronger, smarter, better. through the motions. I don't really want to work out, I work out. Don't really want to get up and get out of bed, I get up and get out of bed. Don't give in to the immediate gratification that is whispering in your ear. The desire to take the path of least resistance, the downhill path, the easy path. Shut that down. Do not listen to that little voice. Instead, go through the motions. Lift the weights, sprint the hill, get out of bed, get things done. And by simply going through the motions, you stayed on the righteous path, the disciplined path, which is right where you know that you belong.
If you grind on Monday, and you grind on Tuesday, and you grind on Wednesday, but you chill on Thursday, and you chill on Friday, and they grind on Thursday, and they grind on Friday, sooner or later they gonna catch you. I told every kid in America that tell me they coming for me, you gonna work hard for me. Because I'm gonna find out what the benchmarks are, I'm gonna reach the benchmark, I'm gonna excel at that. You will not outwork me. I'm going to grind. I'm going to fight. I'm going to work. I'm going to press forward. I'm going to do everything in my power every single day to become a victor and not a victim. This is the part where life demands that you make a vow, compelled or high water, that you're willing to pay the price, where you earn your spot with effort, with sweat, with blood, with tears. It's time to test your will, your endurance, your heart, to test your living. Life is not easy at all. There's gonna be challenges. You're gonna get beat down. That's the way life is.
Yes. 2. Yep. Yeah. One more.
Come on, fight for it. Make it happen.
Drive.
Make it happen. Up.
That's all it is. You just begin. You do the math, you solve one problem, and you solve the next one.
And it doesn't matter how you get knocked down in life, but that's gonna happen. All that matters is that you gotta get up. You have to get up.
So you sort of put a mask on your face and you go home and lay in your bed and no one's looking at you and you don't have to impress anybody. You're yourself. The fear comes in. Maybe you don't know for sure what's going to be happening in the future and it scares you. Because that fear paralyzes you. And I just want to ask you today, do you think you have hope?
At some point, everything's going to go south on you. Everything's going to go south and they're going to say, this is it. This is how I am. Now you can either accept that or you can get to work.
Most of this generation quits the second they get talked to. You did this wrong, or they get yelled at. It's so easy to be great nowadays because everybody else is, most people are weak. This is a softened generation. So if you have any mental toughness, any ability, if you have any fraction of self-discipline, the ability to not want to do it but still do it. People have a hard thing to understand. I hate to run. And what makes me so crazy, it doesn't anymore, people go, well, why do you run if you hate it? What are you talking about? I don't want to take showers and eat either. I hate that too. That's life, man. It wasn't until I changed that mentality that I became somebody. I hated going to school, so guess what? I was dumb as shit. That's what, 1 + 1 is 2. But if you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness.
Discipline is your best friend. It will take care of you like nothing else can. Discipline means taking the hard road, the uphill road, to do what's right for yourself and for other people. It's so often the easy path. The easy path that calls to us to be weak for that moment, to break down for that moment, to give in to the desire and the short-term gratification. But the discipline will not allow that. The discipline calls for strength and fortitude and will. It won't accept weakness. It won't tolerate another breakdown. The discipline can seem like it's your worst enemy. Ask yourself, why me? Instead, ask yourself, now what am I going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Ask yourself that question. And then figure it out. Figure out what you're going to do. Say to yourself, I am going to detach. I am going to assess the situation. I am going to come up with a plan and I am going to execute. And then start moving. It's not going to be a perfect plan, but take action. Action that moves you in a positive direction. And if it ends up being the wrong direction, that's fine. At least you've learned where not to go. Where this gets tough is if it is something that seems like it's completely out of your control. And you know what? Some things are completely out of your control, and that's fine. And when that happens, you ask yourself, what can I control? What can I control that will make this situation a little bit better?
when it comes time for that one set, you know, when you think you're done, totally done, you have at least five more reps, okay? We'll go there. We'll go there.
Come on! Drive! Drive! Come to me! 3 more! Drive! Drive!
Now fight me! Kick me in the face! Get mad at me! You're just getting started now, come on! Push! 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 Okay. That's one set. You know when you first met your girlfriend? You didn't just walk up to her and say, hey, honey, let's go to bed, right? It was sort of a courting process. Same with squats. Sort of like you get to know it, sort of get to feel familiar with it. You own the space, you feel it's yours, and then you progress to the next phase of your relationship. You don't walk in and just, the squat is not something you just do a few of these and do something else. This is a religion, this is the altar, which I said before, but it's like courting a girl. You gradually get to know her. You gradually get comfortable with the bar on your back, and now you get married the final set. 15, 20 reps, like, oh my God. To me, that's like half a second. I mean, I've been doing 50s all the time. It was crazy. If you're a powerlifter, it's beautiful. But if you're a bodybuilder on the physique stage, forget about the weight. Squat pure. Pure, 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 like you just did. Okay? That's the answer. That's the secret that people don't realize. Okay. Good. I like it. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. The secret or the mentality should be forget the machines when you first start. Do the squat. It's the hardest thing in the world to do the squat. It's balance, control, and scary. But that's why it's so effective. Okay? The hardest things are usually the best. If it's easy, leave it to somebody else. Okay? If there's a risk involved in an exercise, and there is, you're out here in open wind and you can fall. If there's a risk associated with the movement, it's a good exercise. If there's minimal risk, why do it? It's probably a bullshit exercise, okay? Most people don't need to train as much as they do. If you train easy and exercise, if you exercise, you need to train more often. If you really train it, really push the gas all the way down, if you're really intense with your training, the nervous system stress, the muscles, I trained legs every 2 weeks at my best. Squatting twice a month, that was the most I could do and grow. Okay? People who squat every day, every week, twice a week, no wonder they can't grow. You can do it, you can do it. Come on! Oh, you get stronger! 2 more! Come on! Come on! Congratulations. You achieved failure. Failure has been achieved, thank God. Now, the only place to go from failure is to win. You have to achieve failure. You have to take it that far. Nobody wants to go that far. It's too scary. You know something? I got news for you. That's where winning is. It always has been. Nothing's changed since the 70s. Nothing. Except people train not as hard.
Make your luck. Yeah. You got to make your luck. And if you make it, if you keep putting forth the maximal effort, that luck's going to come. You're going to make your luck happen.
You want to get better? You want to get on a workout program or a clean diet? You want to start a business? You want to write a book or make a movie or build a house or a computer or put together some mobile application? Where do you start? You start right here. And when do you start? You start right now. You initiate the action aggressively. You go. Because the idea isn't going to execute itself. And the book isn't going to write itself. And the weights out in the gym, they're not going to move themselves. You have to do it, and you have to do it now.
You know, I had goals, had dreams in my mind, but you know, you can find yourself just pacing and going around and round and round and pacing and pacing and pacing until you make that one goal.
Whenever I have a goal physically, fuck is my life better. Everything goes better. So, what is my long-term goal? I want to be shredded again. I want to have shredded butt cheeks.
You know, that one specific goal, you know, and usually that goal for me was a competition. So it helps me, you know, get to my goal faster, because the fastest way to anywhere is a straight line. So setting that goal, setting that competition goal, you know what I mean? You go from A straight to Z, you know, and that's where you stay focused and you do your best.
Comes up, Rich, I want to do your program, but I know I can't put 30 pounds on, but I figure I'll be able to put, you know, maybe half of that on, you know, maybe I can put on 15 pounds, you know, if I really try hard, I can probably, you know, put 15, but I know I can't put 30. I'm like, why can't you put 30? He's like, well, I just know that that's not possible for me. Okay, why is that not possible for you? Well, I just know my body, and you know, so basically this guy's already fucking given up. He's already thrown in the towel before he even begins. You know, if you say that to yourself and you put that in your mind, then that's what's gonna happen. You're already pre-programming yourself to fucking lose. You know, and if you do that, you are gonna lose. Your mind is so powerful that your mind will make sure you lose if that's what you program it to do.
You know what I mean? You do your best and look your best.
Just make sure that what you're doing in here, you're loving.
You know, when I'm close to a show, my energy levels throughout the day are pretty shitty. But when I walk
through the fucking door and I walk into a gym, this is like going to work for me, man. This is me versus the weights. This is me versus the other 26 motherfuckers that are coming to take my head off.
Mind is everything. If you don't believe you can do something, then you can't. If you believe that your father was a bum and he left you, or your mother wasn't any good, if you believe that your upbringing was substandard, and therefore you have to walk around as a refugee from that crisis situation for the rest of your life, forever bearing the burden of that experience, then that will be your life. It's like you have to save your own life. Nobody's going to be able to save it for you.
You know what? Competition, it depends on who you ask what the competition means, to each individual. Speaking for myself, the competition was an end goal. So competition helps me to, not just figure things out, but to control, my atmosphere, the things around me, so I can accomplish the things I want to accomplish in life. So, you know what? People, go around and saying, I never think about competition. I never think about jumping in a competition. I just like to train, or I like to work out, whatever, it is. But I'm telling you, set that goal, set that competition as your goal, and it'll change everything that you thought you were doing right. You'll figure out, and you'll study, and you'll learn a lot more about what you're trying to do, and figure out the things that you've been missing to make yourself better than you have ever been before.
It's like whenever you go in a gym, you should feel like a superhero. You should feel like becoming something that you always wanted to be. And if that means you got a sick pair of shoes, if it means a new pump cover, if it means the type of headphones, being a little bit loud with a fucking loud color, being intense with it, it should bring you to life. You should walk into that fucking gym feeling alive.
People want to know how to stop the laziness, and they want to know how to stop the procrastination. And, they have some idea in their head, some kind of a vision of what they want to do. But they don't know where to start. They don't know where to start it, They don't know where to start. And so they say, hey, where do I start? And when's the best time to start? And I have a very simple answer for that. Here and now. That's it. You want to improve? And that means you gotta stop thinking about it and stop dreaming about it and stop researching every aspect of it and reading all about it and debating the pros and cons of it. Just start doing it. Take that first step and make it happen. Get after it. And get after it here and now.
It's not an easy goal. It's a long journey. There's
it's long, man. There's nothing to say that comes easy. It doesn't. You having to spend Saturday nights in. You having to eat. You having to, jeopardize family events, friends, holidays. So if it's something you really want to do, take these things into consideration. At the same time, make sure you have a balanced life. Make sure you do these things, and you do go to your family events. You do go on holiday with your friend, because that's what will make it so much sweeter when you win.
When it comes to the 2021 Olympia, Big Ramy is the champion this year, of course. He has a Sandow, much like mine back there.
Hey guys, Big Ramy's here.
Now, of course, people ask me all the time. They say to me, what is the secret to success? The first rule is trust yourself.
Hadi Chupan, oh my God. Hadi, okay, is conditioning master that, believe it or not, he still didn't bring his best condition on Olympia stage.
Nothing impossible. And it's each year I'm competing. Every year I can't be number one for a year, and in the end I'm number one, and I need to keep that for a week.
I will say it now, I want to go to the Olympia and I want to crack top 6. I do.
You don't go to the gym to train to be number 2. You train your butt off to come here to be number 1.
The top of our field, the ultimate, is Mr. Olympia. The Super Bowl MVP. That you can't do any better than that. You're the man. You win the Olympia, you're the man that whole year.
There's a lot of champions out there who think they can challenge him. Big Ramy, William Bonac. I now call Phil the Tom Brady of bodybuilding. Everybody hates the winner.
But I don't care, because I'm going to be the champion on that night. This is what I do, man. This is what I fucking do. I scan the room, I see the competition. I see the look on their faces. When I realize there's nothing you can do.
Ramy's a very dangerous bodybuilder.
Bodybuilding taught me how to be strong mentally, physically, and emotionally.
through all life's challenges.
Every minute matters, every second matters, and that's exactly what bodybuilding is. It all comes down to the work we put in with our own two hands to get better.
This is the time frame where we see who's the big dogs and who's not. You know, who's gonna step up to the plate and who's not. When it fucking hurts. You know, when it starts to hurt and you don't want to do shit, this is the days you gotta work even harder than you've ever worked before. It doesn't matter. Anyone can work hard when they feel fucking good. It matters how hard you can work when you're fucking depleted, tired, exhausted. You know, like I said, it hurts. But this is when things change daily. You know, this is what makes the end result worth it. This is what makes every sacrifice worth it. Because I know in my head, in my mind, when I get on that stage, there's nothing more I could have done to be my best. And that's why I am very confident in myself. And that's why I always believe I will be the last man standing.
To our winner, and new Olympia champion,
All right, bro. So we're 11 days out. What's your mindset? How you feeling?
Tired. No. Well, yeah, I am tired. But I feel confident. You know, right now, this is kind of where, for me, like, I don't know, like, now my body is just clicking the way it should. I feel really good. Besides being, like, the prep feels, like, I just feel like the way my training's going, you know, doing the things I want to do, and just having fun at this point, so. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying not to apply so much pressure on myself being the new guy. I feel like pressure is good, you know, like Chris Bumstead always says, pressure is privilege, but at the same time, you don't want to apply too much pressure and it backfires. So I'm just trying not to even think about the show that I'm doing, and more so just have fun. And yeah, I mean, we're coming to win. That's the mindset. That's the goal. That's what it's always been. But I don't want to think about like who I'm going to be going against, who my competitors are, what show I'm doing. You know, my debut for this. I'm just treating this like I treated New York. You know, and just gonna have fun, walk in there, own the stage as if I already won, smile, show confidence. Wherever the chips may fall, the chips may fall, but I'm more than confident enough that I'm gonna win. So that's where I'm feeling right now. always going to be there. You're going to have your good days. You're going to have your bad days. But I can say for me, I don't think those negative thoughts I used to think when I was younger. I don't think anything about that anymore. You know, I now finally realized my worth. How much I can accomplish. I have more confidence in myself. And in time, whatever you guys are going through, you will have grown enough confidence in yourself. Just do not let something that you couldn't control consume and control your life. Do not let your past dictate who you are. Use your past for something good. Use it for something positive. You know, do not go down that dark path. Don't, you know. And again, like I said in one of my previous posts, there's always light at the end of all dark tunnels. It may take people longer to get there, but there is always going to be light. People mistake my confidence for arrogance, but I just believe in myself and I know what I'm capable of. I know what I've done and I know what I can do. So yeah, I believed I could have won this show, and that's what I did. I just felt like we had to just improve conditioning. I mean, the size is there. We don't have to get bigger at this point. It was just overall refinement, overall better condition. That's what we brought. That's what we planned to do. That's what we worked for, and we did it.
You know, I love pressure, and I know that I'm doing everything that I can to be my best, and that will be presented in 19 days at the Arnold. I believe 1,000% I will look better than I did at New York. You know, New York was my best package to date, and now I believe the Arnold will be my best package to date. You know, like I said, I'm a very regimented fucking guy, you know? It's pretty much like I live like how Jay Cutler did, you know? I basically purposely make myself live in a fucking box, you know?
Whoever says treadmill for bitches just don't know how to do it right. Fuck me, man.
I get up at the same time every day. I do cardio at the same time every day. I eat at the same time every day. I train at the same time every day. I go to bed at the same time every day. You know, I FaceTime my mom at the same time every day. Everything I do is the same time every single day. And I said this in a post, and I believe that's what needs to be done to be successful.
The first place award, the check for $130,000.
It's all about entertainment. It's all about getting the fans involved. It's all about having fun and putting on a good show, and that's what I believe. That's what bodybuilding is partly all about. And if they're having fun, I'm having fun. So I always think it's fun to get them involved. So.
The Olympia qualification and the title of 2021 Arnold's Classic Champion to our winner, Nick Walker.
So we've got a
You know, this just lets everyone know I'm not playing games. I can stand with anyone who gets in my way. And people will see that once again come to Olympia.
Top 3 Olympia. Say the names. Okay. Rami, Brandon, Nick. No order.
Like I always say, I believe in myself. I believe what I'm capable of doing. And most of all, my coach believes in me. My family believes in me. All you guys believed in me. And that's why I'm a champion today.
The shit that we do is ungodly. It's just because the desire to win, the competitive fucking feeling is phenomenal. It's intense. That's why I love the sport. That's why I love watching it. That's why I love shooting shit with all the guys. That's why I follow it. That's why I'm in it. It's nuts.
Functional and fuckable. That's what this is. That's my goal here.
The hardest thing to do was to take all of that shit, was to take like all the stuff that I was doing in bodybuilding and I learned in life from my dad and my upbringing. And like whenever bodybuilding I didn't want to compete anymore, like take all that information and put it into reality business.
What's up, all you beautiful motherfuckers? I'm back. Your decisions in life, your decisions are why you are where you are right fucking now. I'm gonna live my life the way I fucking think I should. The way I want to. It's my fucking life. I want to feel alive. I don't want to fucking sit one day and regret anything in life. I don't want to sit there and say, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Boy, I wish I woulda did this. Oh, it'd be fucking good for him. He took too many steroids. He should die. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's his fucking life, though. Who the fuck are you to hate on a dead man? At least he went after his passion. At least he started living. At least he had something inside of him. At least he went after and fucking put himself out there to go after his dream. The shit that he fucking loved. Something that made him feel alive. Fuck do you do? What are you doing? Sitting on your ass jerking off, wishing you were somebody? Hating on somebody that went after it? If you want to be a fuckbag and sit there and criticize people who go after things in life, you're fucked. I will eat your fucking lunch every step of the way. Like, even though I say motherfucker, even though I swear I'm vulgar, profane, obscene, all that shit, it has heart. That's why this movement is so strong. It's a culture. And this environment that we've been able to create is full of people that are just so passionate about life. You want to be the guy that helps lift people up. That can't just, people, you're infectious. People can't wait to get around you because this energy comes to life inside of you. I see people hashtagging in their bios on Instagram, HWMF. Hardworking motherfucker. Bro, you're priding yourself on it. You're loving it, you're feeling it. I know who I am, I know where I'm going, and I know what I want in life. It's not that hard. It's just you gotta do the work. Every day, you have to tell yourself, I'm gonna be the best motherfucker I can be. When you stop half-assing everything, everything starts to change. When you don't half-ass your work and you whole-ass that motherfucker, and you take pride in your work, all of a sudden, everybody around you starts to notice it. And anybody who fucking hates you for doing better, get them the fuck out of your life. Hey, look again. Look at them things. Cardio calves. If I shaved them, they'd look even better. Whoa. Such a dick.
You're goddamn right I'm fucking excited. I'm alive. I'm a happy, healthy, fucking able-bodied male. I got fucking happy, healthy kids. They got a fucking roof over their head. I got shit to do. I don't got problems, motherfucker. More work. I'm not gonna live in regret. I'm gonna wake up every day and smile, man. The fucking sky's blue.
Motherfucker, I miss this.
And I mean, that's why I love this shit. I live it, I breathe it. Fucking so fascinated with business. It's very difficult. But I don't think that I would be in this position. I know I wouldn't be in this position if I never did the things I did, met the people I've met, and built the relationships that I have. Like, no fucking way. I will pull the good from every situation I've ever been in. Fucking. Because, you know, where I'm at, I'm happy with who I am. I still got that fucking, that intense side of me. I love it. It'll never go away. I just kind of transfer the energy. But the will and the desire to succeed and to do something spectacular is a feeling that I strive for. Fucking. When I fail, it's okay. Does it hurt? Fuck yeah, it sucks. But I don't use that as a reason to give up. I'm like, okay, it didn't fucking work. Did I lose a lot of money? Yeah. Did I lose this? Yeah, sure. Whatever the fuck it is, it is. But if you don't go after those things, you'll never know. That was why bodybuilding is so fucking intense. So, like I said, so building a business. So, you know, being a high-profile person at your work. You know, it's not. If you are in the upper echelon of whatever it is that you do for a living, you're in a certain category. You're a certain percentage. You're not just a number. You are in a certain category. Me, I fucking love being around people that are just, they are always trying to perfect their craft. Love it. And whenever I see it in other people and they see that they have it and they strive for it, I fucking gravitate towards them and I ask them a million questions. I want to know what makes them tick. I want to know how they got there. I want to know what they do. And everything in life. Gotta have it, man. Whenever you find that thing that sets you on fire, when you find that the shit that makes you feel alive, hold on. I mean, that's why I've left this industry and come back. Fuck. That's good shit.
Another day. It's beautiful. I love this shit.